Yes, that song is very intense at 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me go and share my links real quick. Hold on a minute, you guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to a different song here. Let's put on some Lorena McKennitt. Be right back, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. It is High Priestess Jamila. How are y'all? We're going to call to our spirits here to get the right people in here that need to hear this message. And then also, you guys are welcome to contact me for readings, for personal readings. But what I wanted to talk about real quick right now is a little situation that I have been noticing. And I'm not going to mention anybody's names or, to kind of like be obvious about who I'm talking about, except for her. And I just wanted to say for her to rest in peace. A friend of mine, well, we were friends for years, and I'm personally of an opinion, like, I guess I'm supposed to hate her guts because she slept with a couple of my boyfriends. And it's kind of like, well, they slept with her too. So why would I just be angry at her? And why would, like, she passed away. She was murdered last year, right? And she was hanging around with some really deceptive people. So, how I want to kick this one off is I want to see what she would have gotten in a reading had she went and checked these people out, because when she first passed away, these people was all like, oh my god, I'm crying and I'm sad and and now they're just disrespecting her to the point of no return. uh and that's a fake person. Like, this person, Tiffany Chrisman, is dead. She's gone. She was murdered, brutally murdered. I mean, the brutality was off the Richter scale, the brutality that she suffered in her life. It was very tragic. I spoke to her sister and I told her, I said, I'm definitely sending some positive energy to you and your family, because this is that it was hard. I mean, it happened the day after Christmas too. So regardless if me and her were friends or enemies, this person died. This person was murdered. So what would I need to be disrespecting her for after her death? I mean, I don't get paid to disrespect people. I actually get paid to heal people. So it would make no sense. I mean, I was honest about the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that grown people, grown adults, like, grow up. Okay? Grow up. Seriously. Anyway. So I wanna just kick this off with this, and we just gonna call the my spirits Valafor, Buer, we're gonna call to Agares, we're gonna call to Amon, and we're gonna call to my aunt Horace. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. And if you guys want to schedule a reading for me, today is Saturday, April the 12th, actually. Okay. So if you guys want to schedule a reading, just cash at me. I do not, I have set prices for my readings. Okay. So I don't just accept donations for readings. But right now, my 30-minute readings are 40 for 30 minutes. They are on special right now too, and 80 for 60 minutes. Okay. One thing I want to encourage you guys: check people out before you deal with them. Check people out. I used to be the type of person to where I would just kind of go with the flow, or kind of go with kind of like my intuition, like how I was feeling. But people can manipulate. They can manipulate your intuition, especially if you're an empath. Okay. And so there have been plenty of times, like when I think about how these tarot cards, which are actually based upon science, okay? They are very, very, very alchemical. Uh, they do a lot, and I love reading the tarot. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the tarot. In fact, I don't know why people are always so down on the tarot. You get so much from it. And, a lot of people are like, well, I'm psychic without the cards. Well, yeah, we all are. We all use our psychic skills for different things. However, you get a lot from the cards, okay? So I'm the type of person that these days I throw the cards on a person, okay? And yes, my newest significant other, yes, I did throw the cards on him, and I loved what I saw. And but I have thrown the cards on people before, and you know what, certain people I threw the cards on, I got like the death card, the 5 of Pentacles, I mean, and for some reason I was being cocky, And I felt like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. I can just change it. Well, no. Okay. Check these people out before you deal with them. What I want to do is call to my ancestors for protection. Santa Martha, thank you. Kalima, thank you. Hecate, thank you. Lilith, thank you for your protection and your love for me and my loved ones and all that is witnessing this. Okay. So what I wanted to know was Tiffany Christmas. What cards would Tiffany Christmas have gotten had she checked out these people before she involved herself with them? The people that are now desecrating her memory, even in death, who she thought she could trust, apparently. And she threw her own best friend under the bus for her. Tell me, what cards would she have gotten to warn her about these people? If I would have thrown the cards for her, what would we have saw? What would we have saw? Thank you. Okay, we're still shuffling. This was, yeah, it was about upwards to what, 10 years ago? 11 years ago, I think she became acquainted in 2013. Okay, even though she had malice in mind, it doesn't mean that she necessarily deserved to die. I guess if spirit felt like that was the judgment on it, I guess, then does she deserve to be disrespected right now? Like, that's kind of crazy that people would be doing that because they don't want to let go. Okay, of worthlessness, I guess. Tell me, what cards would she have gotten to warn her about the whole situation? And I'll do me too. Because, man, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful with these people, man. Be careful. Be careful with these people. All of them. And they'll go on their channels and go, "Oh, I'm loving, and I'm just a loving person." It's like, uh, sure you are. Sure you, sure. Yeah. Yeah, you're delusional. Tiffany sent me through a lot because I ended the friendship with her, and I wouldn't dare. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine being in a position in life where I felt like I needed to ever disrespect her or her family or her children like that. That's sick. Okay. Let's see. What was she saw? Okay. First card that comes up, guys, the Seven of Swords. Classic. Classic, y'all. Oh, goodness. Okay. Classic. Watch out. Be careful. Don't go any further. Don't go any further. Let that alone. Don't bother with that. No, go the other way. This is deceptive. No, no. And the crazy part about it is that she was murdered using a knife. And what do we have? We got 7 knives right there. What's the next card that we get? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. The hangman. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sacrifice. That's all. That's what I see when I see the hangman is somebody that's going to ultimately end up being a sacrifice. All right. What else we get? Up the sun inverted. Bad. Bad. Mm-mm-mm. Bad luck, bad juju, depression, unhappiness, sadness. Not good. What else? Ooh, there's a King of Wands right here that comes up in the upright position. Okay. What is this King of Wands saying? King of Wands is definitely an ancestor. Definitely, probably one of my ancestors. Uh, let's see what he's saying. Oh yeah. Five of Cups, regret, sadness. This person is in mourning. This person is in mourning, grief, sadness, regret is what she would have gotten. Just based upon and judging by these first five cards, I would say, hey, if you came to me and said, should I get myself involved with this person or this group of people? Should I get myself involved? Definitely and absolutely not. No, 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 no. That would indicate no. That would indicate don't go any further. Up, Knight of Wands in the inverted position. Bad luck. Bad luck, bad omen, bad karma. Bad, bad, bad. Mm. Early death. Early ascension. What's the next one? Yep. Early death, early ascension. Oh gosh. Loss. Bad karma, loss. Bad karma. Even messing with the person in the afterlife. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Uh-huh. Okay, so the Ten of Wands comes up. So I'd say this is the end of this reading. Ten of Wands. That's yeah, that's what she would have got. And I can imagine that there are some readers that would interpret it as they would make up their own mind, but in reality, it says don't go any further with those people. Don't go any further with those people. And then her family needs to watch out. All of her family, her children need to watch out for these people because they try to play around with the occult. And so they will try to curse her family. They are trying to curse her family. Yes, they are. The kids, everybody. Yes, they are. Five of Pentacles because they're sick people. Okay. Okay. Because they're sick people. Sick. Who are binded, by the way. They're binded. Okay. So they don't have no spiritual power, but it's just the point. You know, look at that. Okay. That is just terrible. Mm-mm-mm. Now, you know what? I'm curious because they don't torment me or anything like that. There's no torment whatsoever that I experience. But what I do experience is disbelief, and every now and then I get a little gas, and I just say, "Oh my God, these people are nuts." But what? It was a threat to my family for years. Like these people were doing goofy, odd, weird things. I'm wondering what cards I would have gotten had I threw the cards before I met these, before I ever spoke to these people, before I ever spoke to them. What would have been my read? It's too late now. We done already been through all the crazy stuff, but what we got? Up, Eight of Pentacles in the inverted position. They're gonna mess with your money. Mess with your money, mess with your health, become obsessive about competition, obstacles, car problems. You can't really have a vehicle sitting outside. You got to have a garage dealing with people like that because they will tamper with your vehicle. Oh, why are they not in jail? Where is the police when you need them? Police! Police. Queen of Swords in the upright position. Nine of Pentacles upright. See, my situation ain't that bad because I practice. This is my ancestor. This is my grandma right here, y'all. This is my grandma Lena. She like, girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about. She like, what you talking about? We got you. She's Aquarius too. That's Uranus, that card right there. Just a little something, something. Just a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? We can stop right there. You know, that Nine of Pentacles right there. That's all I needed. But I would have got these two cards and said, oop, I'm out. Screw this mess. Bad luck, bad juju, money, financial problems. Oh, hell no. 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 Car problems? No. No and more. No. Hell no. Check these people out. I don't even want that. Who the hell wants that? Nobody wants this little bit of something, something. I don't even want that. Check people out before you deal with them, guys. Especially like I don't know. If y'all got any questions, let me know in the chat room. I'm here. Let me grab my oracle cards real quick because I've been wanting to do some readings with my oracles. And y'all feel free to cash at me for readings. What in the world is that? Ooh, that look- mm-hmm. You know what I want to ask? Let's ask a question. What's their fate today? What are these people's fate today? Because I don't think that they realize that the fat meat is greasy. What's their fate that they can't avoid? Show me in the name of Saturn. Ooh, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups comes up upright, and then the Justice card comes up in the inverted position. The Wheel of Fortune inverted, the Devil upright. Oh yeah. Oh, I already know what that is. Oh, baby. Oh, they be thinking that, oh my God. Yeah, no. And that justice card, that's either that's either some kind of arrest or either cardiac arrest. That can be cardiac arrest. Mm-hmm. That is, and I believe it. I believe it. I believe that's gonna be their karma for today. For today. And people like that shouldn't be comforted. They shouldn't be okay. They shouldn't be. I'm sorry. You know. Anywho, do y'all have any questions that y'all want to post in the chat? It's okay for y'all to post y'all questions. None of those people have any power. None of them. None of them. None of the Scorpios, none of the Libras, none of the Sagittariuses, none of them, none of them. None of the Capricorns, none of them. None of them got no damn powers. Y'all free to post in the chat what y'all want to ask me if y'all want. I can promise y'all that ain't none of them got no power. Y'all be psyching yourself out. For real, for real. And a lot of them ain't even really got no life. They be lying, you know? They be lying a lot and being false, being very false. So nobody over here has any fear of these people whatsoever. Whatsoever, honey. We ain't got no fear of you. Okay? Anybody got any questions? Because I know they've been trying to terrorize my people for a minute. And I just be like, why do y'all? I be asking my people, I be like, why do y'all believe them? Because they talking about a Bible? Oh, trust me. Trust me. They get nothing but judgment and punishment from that Bible. Okay. I was told that by someone that's Christian and he knew I was a pagan. So they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing. They ain't got no power. Go ahead and post your questions. We're all free to move about the country. Okay. I'm just telling y'all straight up and down. You can believe whatever you want to believe. It is what it is. Okay. If you believe that these people have any power, then you have a mental problem. Okay. But go ahead and post it in the chat room, whatever questions that you guys have. I'll go to a quick music break. Okay. Seems like they're coming down. Birds in flight are calling there. Where the cloud moves the stars, there that my heart is longing for, the love of you. Okay, nobody got no questions for the chat? All right, well, you know what? I'm going to get out of here. If you guys want to contact me for readings, make sure that you check people out before you deal with them. Don't be blind. Don't be blind. Okay? Seriously. Know who you dealing with. Know who you are dealing with. I don't know why people keep trying to separate spirit from our earthly life too. You know, everything that happens in spirit affects our earthly life. So I'm a little confused about why people try to separate it. You know, if you've got things going on in your earthly life, it is brought upon by spirit, and it's not going to get better. It isn't. It's not going to get better uh, unless you fix whatever's happening in spirit. Okay. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So, check people out before you deal with them. Do not ever, and listen, that's not a part of the occult. That's not a part of being a witch. That's not even a part of spirituality. People being so depraved like that. That's more so being, you know, that's like low lying fruit, low vibratory behavior of a roach or something, you know. That like this just anything or a drug addict or something, or somebody that's trying to get their hands on some drug money, you know. And it's something you can do about it, because I noticed that some of these people on here, they real ruthless. They don't give a damn about children. They've been attacking me and my children for the longest because they have drug addictions and problems and mental issues. You know what I mean? And I just don't give a damn about them. You know, I don't give a damn about them. I have no empathy, no sympathy, and you know, they can go to hell for all I care, because that's exactly where they're going. But you know, when you see people behaving that way, you know, that first of all, they're nobody to fear. You don't have to fear people like that. Like I'm not understanding why people actually fear people like that, or allow people like that to intimidate them. I'm not intimidated by people like that, probably because I know that my spirits are awesome. In particular, Valafor. It's not that you got to be getting into it with them, but you know, some people literally, I think that where Tiffany went wrong was that she was weak, and she allowed them people to use her name. She allowed them to lie on her name. She allowed them to just take her and do whatever they wanted to do with her. Nah, I would never, and you should never either. Don't ever. And they're frauds anyway, because they'll try to make it seem like they're God, or they can do somebody that has psychic abilities is not God, right? That's just somebody that has goddamn psychic abilities. You not go- And we can bind your psychic abilities. We can bind them. Yeah. Okay. If you're caught abusing your power in the community, you can be binded just like anybody else. Okay. Especially when you don't have any authority, because most of our spiritual authority figures are speaking my language. They're not speaking the language of desperado. That's called desperate. Okay. That's called I really don't have the ability to manifest what I want, so I have to lie. So Tiffany allowed those people to use her name for lies, and she did not care. Don't you ever let somebody use your name in social. I don't care because they'll try to minimize it. You know how narcs do. Oh, it's just social media. Are you a bum or are you a bum or are you a bum? You know that employers look at people's social media and make hiring decisions because of that. And they'll come on here talking about some it's just social media. When you Google somebody's name, the first thing that comes up is a YouTube video. Been like that for years. Okay? Been like that for years. Hold on a minute. Let me see who's watching me right now. Hold on. Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna go on my channel real quick and see. We got one normal person watching and the rest of them is hate watching. Hey, let me inform you people, you social media witches and wannabe witches and warlocks and gangsters. Um, you do realize that even though you don't have any spiritual power, you do realize that even though you don't have any spiritual power, your karma is still coming. Because you don't have to have spiritual power to get karma. You do realize that, don't you? Yeah. Your presence is not wanted here. Just like your presence is not wanted on YouTube, period. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to let them know that that's why they left the chat. Because they're weird. They scurried away like rats. Like the rats that they are. So anyway, you guys are welcome to schedule your readings. Just cash at me. My cash app is $ Jamila Briscoe, which is my first and last name. Also, another thing, stop letting gang stalkers. Gang stalkers are some of the weakest people in the world, or gang stalkers. Stop letting gang stalkers intimidate you. They have no power. You need to seek out the protection of a real witch. Gang stalkers are completely powerless, pathetic people. Stop being intimidated by them. Okay? Now, unless you done gave them people your information. Now, if you done told them people where you work at, stop telling people where you work. If you self-employed and got social media, you can tell people what you do, but don't tell people where you work. They've been called up to your job. Quit telling them people where you work at. I would never, ever, ever see that, and quit releasing the information of your family members to these people. These people getting ready to go to jail soon. They need to be in jail. I can see it already. The lineup, the jail lineup. We arrested a group of gang stalkers ranging from different areas. They gonna name off their crimes. Some of them is illegal immigrants. This is a fact. Gang stalkers. Ain't nobody scared of them. What we gonna be scared of them for? For what? For what, pray tell? For what? Yeah, they gonna be in jail soon. Or either they gonna ship them back to their country and put them in jail down there. But they need to go ahead and arrest them here. You know, a lot of gang stalkers are getting ready to go to jail. They are. And their time has come. And they be trying to do weak magic and voodoo and stuff. That's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help you. I can promise you it's not gonna help those people. It's not. It's not. Going to jail for the things that you've done, which is domestic terrorism essentially. These people are like they are terrorists. And it's funny how they all look like they're from other countries too. They don't look American. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to talk. I ain't talking about nobody. Um, what? Hey, listen. I ain't talking about nobody from other countries. I love all people. But some of these people they come over here and they do the most. And it's a lot more I could talk about, but I'm not. Okay. There's a lot more I could talk about, but I'm not. I let my spirits deal with it. I let Valet 4 deal with it. He like when I say his name like that, Valet 4. It's actually Valet 4, but he like when I say that. So, you know, y'all gonna be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people was like, oh my God, I'm so worried about Jamila. Worried about me for what? Don't ever worry about me. I'm like I'm like a F5 tornado. Are you kidding me? Seriously. Okay, now I ain't God, but I can be in several in I can be in a lot of different places at the same time now. You know. But anywho, y'all know I'm playing with y'all. But y'all have a good day. Make sure that you guys get with me, especially. Oh, I love taking cases where you being threatened. Oh, I love that. I live for that. I live for those kind of cases. Somebody threatening you and your babies. Oh, I love that. I live for it. It's what I live for. I love it. Show it to me on paper. Show it to me on Messenger or somewhere where somebody done threaten you and your babies. I love it. I live for it. Every single day. I love it. I love taking on those kind of cases. Uh-huh. Some jackass threatening you or something, or either somebody threatening you with black magic. Oh, I love it. I I love it. Okay. It's what I dream about. I live for it. You know, because I like protecting people, man. It just is what it is. Hmm. You know what? Another thing that I live for, I live to see your babies grow. I live to see your babies smiling. I live to see families dancing and celebrating. I live. It's what I live for. Okay. So y'all gonna be all right, man. These. You know what I mean? And we handle it real quick. Crunch, crunch. That's what I call it. Crunch, crunch. Snap, crackle, pop. For real. Like hey, It just is what it is, man. You know? And all praises to God. Yes, all praises to God, you know. In particular, praise Allah. Okay. I like Allah. All right, y'all. Y'all get at me, cash at me for y'all readings, and I'll be available. I'm actually available tonight. I'll be up for another hour or so. So if y'all need to, speak to me real quick. Yeah, firecracker boom. Firecracker boom. Okay? Seriously. And especially a lot of y'all, they was threatening pregnant women too. I said, oh my God. I said, you know, anyway. Yeah, y'all need to get on my list of protected ones. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Okay. All right. Bye. Blessings.